Tuesday, September 5, 2017, and at the Chairman Television Station, Wazobia TV channel 98 on top of Go TV cable, Star Times channel 195, My TV channel 17, UHF 57, where you need small exercise because you go turn your antenna small, and on top of DSTV channel 259. But just in case television they far from you, social media don't make them dey easy. Facebook, www.facebook.com/Wazobia Max. Make you follow us as we discuss all the action to do where they come out smoke inside Nigeria political boxing ring. You feel also tweet at us based on Twitter at Wazobia Max with the hashtag AsEdeyHot. We go carry all your contribution, drop them down, give you license to chook mouth inside and talk am the way it take me for body based on say all of us get stake for the Nigeria project. My name now is Ogo Chokwode. Your head must shake. And I know the alone inside studio. I deal with my brother. When Sabi want to say because politics matter. AsEdeyHot.
Yes, my beautiful Tuesday morning to our wonderful viewers, and welcome to another beautiful edition of our Obonga program, that political program with the sunshine out issues that affect our Bodo Nigeria. When I mean issues, if it be political, if it be social, any kind of issue, we say at least it affect the ordinary Nigeria now. Now, what do they table down here so that now we also fit them they involving as well. When I mean involving because the only reason why they on this particular platform is to give them that access to talk that matter as it been for body, because this is not the only democracy we will get. So we will give that license to talk. I mean also be a man say we get 3 solid telephone line for now. I want to free line. To free line, well, the only time I say they're very, very free. Now for now, just call, talk, express yourself, put out your thought. But why putting out your thought? Also mind the kind of language we go use. And in the end, the payment that we go handle up. My name never still change. My name remains Unkubi, and this is AsEdeyHot.
We get Obonga visitor with us inside studio. Una know say they talk say frog. I don't know whether na frog, but something. Not they waka for daytime. If you waka for daytime, you go know say something na dey pursue am. This person will carry come inside our studio na person wey be say we dey reserve special chair for am because we talk say anytime when he dey Lagos, he must sit down with us inside studio to discuss. And the reason na because of say he too wise pass him age. I go give una small story. The time when they born am, him papa carry am for hand, look him head, the shape of him head. They talk say this child shall be called Esther. If you go inside Bible, go check the kind things where Esther do. You go see say now woman way strong, well. And they call look and finish based on the Igbo setup. They call talk say this child shall be called Adeze. Meaning say for the papa house, now he be the commander in chief of the women we go follow. And his surname, now person when we say they talk and say one day he go make us proud inside the Bodo Nigeria. They talk of Esther Adeze. She na person when we say for the University of Calabar, she dey study presently now. To put book inside her head based on say law things inside Obodo, Nigeria. Esther Adeze Nwankwo, welcome to AsEdeyHot.
Thank you.
When I've been the talk, you open mouth. I called the wrong school. I've been not proud of your school.
The only description.
Now the introduction, it was very overwhelming. No verse, man speak English when I say. Very,
now many things no cause for now. We'll talk for they'll talk say you came and
it is not
because I'm a girl, you are using soft voice. Man, they use strong voice. Now Unkubi now they fall.
Please, when young man, please, make we enter into the real game. We will come.
As Unkubi don't talk, make we enter inside the real matter when we carry come. I've been talking for the introduction. She na student where they study to become lawyer inside the Bodo Nigeria for the University of Calabar. That's one na one. Meaning say now person will be say if they undergo process now. To reach the level when you go contribute your own quota to nation building and national development. Law, na very, very important discipline, just like others. And if we check the way Nigeria dey now, if we see young women when come out talk say, I love my country with a passion and I want to contribute to national discussion, we go give them the opportunity. Esther Adeze Nwankwo, once again, welcome to AsEdeyHot.
Thank you.
Make I just introduce our topic. Nigerians go know say...
Hold on. You will get traditional, young man.
Okay.
Esther, you're welcome, Jerry.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You're very, very welcome.
Thank you so much.
Raise your voice. Nobody they hear you. Which of Esther you're welcome?
You don't forget, so we get tradition.
Now studio with the pillow no day here. Which of you are welcome?
Make we follow up tradition. Shake the hand.
Make you not be like saying, "Na me commit abomination." You're welcome.
Thank you.
See, as me, she shake my hand. You shake now you they shake. You shake hand, now you they shake. Make we go straight to our topic. Very important one. We won't give you an update as it take concern the present ASU strike. If to say we get effect, we for play cricket noise. Cricket, now they cry for night inside bush. That one means say everywhere they very, very silent. Because some Nigerians don't sit down and look say, wait, we don't they count weeks. It don't they go months when this particular strike don't happen. But it can't be like say somehow. Elephant A, no one go down. Elephant B, no one go down. And at the grass, now they suffer as they concern this particular fight. After that one, we go discuss one very, very important thing when we say, Oga President been talk for an Idel Mubarak message. When he talk, say, in government go continue to dey work until they achieve the Nigeria of our dreams. Our Ogbonge visit on a young lady. We want ask, say, what is the Nigeria of your dreams from the eye of person when they're young? Esther, there's the one. Once again, welcome to AsEdeyHot.
Well, for the issue of the strike, first of all.
No, wait. I know say your body they push you.
No.
No, now we go ask you a question now.
Okay.
Because you be like say you don't prepare, come. Make you no come be like say 3 of us now set up against government or ASU. Make we rush enter inside this break. When we go this break, come back, we'll continue our discussion as it take concern these two stories come. The update on the ASU strike and the Nigeria of our dreams from the eye of a young lady. Will they come back? No go anywhere. Now still AsEdey, who could be complete. AsEdeyHot, our Ogbonge visitor, Esther AsEdeyHot, Nkubi, Adezuguchukude inside studio. And we don't drop the topic when we carry come. We no waste time, we'll just go straight. I dey very, very sure, say, before you enter university inside of Nigeria, you dey aware, say, strike, they always happen in a normal thing. You can't enter, you self, they experience the strike. And if we continue the way when our system take day, as a woman, when God go bless you, you go born pikin. If you continue, I know say you love Nigeria, so your children are Nigeria, they go study. You go experience the strike. Make I ask you, this strike when they happen inside Nigeria universities, why to Nigerians, those when the government ASU students, it don't turn normal? Is it okay, say, na normal thing? Is it part of our culture? Now like this, we they engineered or structured to be?
Of course not. No be so it's supposed to be. I don't remember for the time of my papa when he go school in the late 70s, stroke early 80s, say, he tell me, say,
at some point.
We go strike at some point. IMT go strike at some point. Rather, that period, then they tell them, say, come school, make una come learn, make una come out, quick, come become people will go help this nation at the end of the day. But today, even before I even enter secondary school, I be no cousins where we say, by their own time, strike been done, they happen.
Out, yes.
And you know, sometimes one strike starts, you go see people that time, I'm talking of late 90s, early 2000s, I was very little. You go still see people where their mama go say, okay, strike done, I can't follow me, they go market. Because for the woman mind, she feels say, 3 months, he never do self, say, strike day. 2013, I've been done the university, in a diploma they do for Benin that time. I experienced first time when I know it's in strike for Nigeria. Feed do young person destiny. 6 months.
6 months.
9 with day house. Now diploma they do. Diploma was supposed to become 2 years, can't become 2.5 years because of strike. I ended up graduating 2014 because of that strike. Now you go imagine how many schools where we say some people don't they within their, depending on the course where they study. Some courses, if you they do like medicine, we say they go say 7 years in university, not all round like us where they do law. 7 years in the university. Person where they read medicine, fit experience 3-6 month strike for in 7 years, which go extend the 7 years into likely 9 years because of strike. Now tomorrow, because this thing, they always get adverse effect on who? Not be government, not be ASU, not be the lecturers, now students. Imagine person will enter school at, let me say, 21. He's supposed to read medicine. Graduate at likely 28, 29. They can't extend that for reach. He graduate at 31. Hospital will want employ people go to say, maximum age range, 27 years. I beg, how that kind of person go can't get work when it be say you don't pass age bracket, and tomorrow they will say they are looking for young people with experience. Now the fact is, upon say our university education standard for a lot of courses, sorry to say, it's not, it's not up there yet. It will be better if we left school on time to be able to get other certifications that will help to build up our CVs. But no, lecturers are saying, okay, they've not been paid. And you know, sometimes I would not be biased. I have lecturers who are parents, whose children school in Nigerian universities. I have lecturers' children as friends in school. And you will see some of these, there are still lecturers in this country, actually, truthfully, who do not collect bribe, who are straightforward and they live life the right way.
Make I just emphasize, say this one they come from Nigerian students.
Yes.
When they inside the system, we understand. Continue.
But not the fact. It get the ones they be saying that the salary way then they collect.
Then they live on.
Plus maybe the small businesses where they do on the side. That's what they live on. And they are still good lecturers. Some of these good lecturers are actually honest. Those people, actually, most of them now are the pity. Because person way, as at early last year, their salary was slashed by 50%.
They slashed their salary.
They slashed them. They were paying them 50%. And I think they now increase it a bit. As of now, I have a cousin who's a lecturer in UNEC who said he was paid about 75% of his actual salary, not the total 100%. When the government had actually come out and said they had actually started paying these people 100%. Now, I'm asking this question. Everybody would look at the lecturer and call him a terrible person. Good. But the lecturer is somebody's husband. The lecturer is somebody's wife. The lecturer is somebody's father. The lecturer is somebody's mom. Imagine a lecturer who is a woman and is the breadwinner of her own family. And then you are not paying her salary. And then you would expect her to keep coming every day. And then imagine the ones that be saying that then they know they collect bribe. They go teach well. And those kind of people go come, they frustrated. Make I still add this one, join. See, most of the lecturers where they collect bribe for this country, now out of the frustration of the government of this sector, because if lecturers were treated the way they were supposed to have been treated at the beginning, there is a chance the Nigerian education system we have in the universities today, we won't be having it. But when, sorry to say, politicians, they make more money past nation builder. A lecturer is a nation builder. Good. So a politician that will sit and they will prepare a speech for him.
No, the way you face me, come like saying, I mean, first one could be small. And them they control government.
I like the position you be there with.
No, first time, because he has to face me, come like and be the politician when they collect
give it to me, no cost.
Okay, give him Kubina. I don't enjoy it small. Give her. First time, politician that they will prepare speech, they will be collecting millions. Face him. Because he faced me like saying, I mean.
No, but the politician will be saying that them that they don't collect, you know, all the allowances. Now their own allowance that they always talk for legislative assembly, they increase. Then they increase their own simultaneously. Nobody is shouting. But ASU says, you know what? We do not even think. We know that we deserve some measure of this nation's wealth. Because you know what? We are the people that produce the people that you would use in your industries. We are the ones. Now, imagine lecturer where things they work for. Man, you now as man, when we be men, so you know as women do now. You go house, your wife tell you, money for soup. You tell them story today.
They have not paid us.
They have not paid salary. They have not paid salary. They never still pay the salary. How you think that kind of woman go feel?
Esther, we don't actually understand the angle they bring the, and from the angle they actually bring them, we know say yes, a larger chunk of the responsibility to help redefine the educational sector lie on the hand of the government.
Definitely.
And this same government, if we also see now, same people we say we be product of our own universities.
Of course.
If they hear a lecturer, I mean our own government official, they talk about Nigerian universities of those parts. They go tell you, say, look, when we're in school, see the kind of benefit we get.
Okay.
See the kind of things we will do. They expect perhaps more sacrifices coming from us.
That's true.
The present generation,
That's
due
right.
to probably the kind of the condition where we dey as it stand. But then, look, we can take them back to the agreement we ASU and federal government get in 2009. We require maybe academic allowances, funding of universities, staff salaries, TSC, and a couple of things where we say we then bring together, where they say, okay, this is it. And the government after that can agree, say, okay, we have signed a memorandum of understanding, say
we'll do
this
it.
thing, we'll do this thing. But if we not see a system where government they continue. Normally, government supposed to get continuation.
That's right.
You say where this one is pressing stop, the
Another
next
person will
government.
continue.
If you no see a system where government they continue, you know things in a big big, what I don't know, I would tell, big effect on us as a nation, because if government no fit pick up from where the other person this thing, no fit also stick to that deal. Wetin be that thing where they say where it go actually lead us to? Well, of course, part of which is wetin we dey see now. Okay, wetin be those measures where this present government go also need to look to say, okay, make we actually even consider and also consider students where they house, make we know the kind of measures and steps we go take to address this particular matter.
Okay, first of all, the thing I go state here be say, for Nigeria, don't notice, politics no be about Nigerians. Politics na about the person where enter government, the politician, likely in tribe. You understand me?
Yes,
the people where go favor. Because if we are a true example of a democratic government, as it is called, make I use America for example. When Bill Clinton enter, in work to some level, can't drop. When the next person will enter after him, Bush can't check finish. Notice say Bill do a lot of work in some places. So waiting Bill can't do be say Bill can't finish Bush finish Bill work. Can't push up in your own plans. From another angle, we go can help America.
Make the thing just dey go. The ministry go to the move.
Then after Bush, Obama enter. Say okay, this one do here. The other person finish. This one enter here. You get us, you know, take do and wait for here. But we go find we correct them, match them up. But I think healthcare should be concentrated on. Obamacare started.
Because health is wealth.
Thank you.
Yes.
Everything started again. They infused a lot of things to make it better. But now here, I know how many universities where, for example, Oga Jonah be done put in place for in time for different regions. Where I expect, say at some point, the person will go take after them, go look, say, these are good exploits. We will finish this, then you know what? We start something else. But no, because everybody is looking for their own glory. Forgetting that when you build a house, there is one man doesn't build a house. Different people come together, add up ideas, put up different innovations that are now correlated together, and it produces one single.
That one means say bricklayer go do bricklayer work.
Yes.
Welder go do welder work.
Thank you, sir.
Carpenter go do carpenter work.
Now so,
painter go do him work.
at the end of the day, everything where they find, I say they won't build fine house. Where person go live inside, he go sleep well. You know, the AC go blow if na AC. If na standing fan, the breeze go blow well. You know, why I no go shock person?
Door go dey close well.
Thank you.
Window, if rain dey fall,
Now
they
so,
close am.
he go enter. But rather, everybody they find their own glory. Everybody wants make it be say they go realize say, na me do this one. Na me do this one. Meanwhile, as you take no complete the other person own, get them in mind say whether na 4 years you stay or 8 years, it is not still enough time to build in so-called Nigeria of our dreams. So if you abandon another person, when another person to go come, then go abandon your own. At the end of the day, uncompleted projects all over the place.
This issue of, may I even slightly deviate? Okay, because waiting don't actually bring us to the point where we did today, and to the point why would they discuss this now? Because of some kind activities where we say uncompleted activities where we say we don't play out over time. A new government will come in, you go start up a new project.
Forget old ones.
See, notice say if you look at a lot of people don't actually put this blame as a result of say, okay, somehow make I no complete this person work. Make them say this person work. See where you do and reach, you no complete that. So now bad luck for them. And why me? Make I start up a project. They say you go favor me. I go feel see chop inside. But how we also feel look into that? So I go feel leave that in the boss. Okay, make we close up on this particular trend of say person go come in, you go start up your own project, and so you go feel benefit them. At least how go we actually nip up that ball so that we're not going to get this continuous.
Before we go straight to the answer, make I talk about this our ASU and government 2009 agreement. Now, that period, funny enough, I still did secondary school that time. Okay, but the thing we did there, we say, at that time, there was a government that said, we want this whole matter that you people have been shouting about as an organization, as an association, to clamp down. We want to find an end. And let there be peace. At the end of the day, these students are suffering from what you people are doing. that agreement was signed, that this was going to be done at a certain time. But now, because the people where they rule us no see young person like me as important to this country and every other young person, then go call look say, we go sideline this agreement. It was under that administration. Meanwhile, it will still be of benefit to you and bring more glory to your government. Say, now for your own time.
You finish them.
You finish work. Read the Bible. When the different kings that had ruled Israel did different things, a young kid that stood up and was raised, Josiah, king. Many works of different kings were completed in his time. That is why he became one of the greatest kings of Israel that till today has not been forgotten. The funny thing is, say that guy be just take glory for other people work. He be just go they finish, complete this temple. He do this one. He meddle here, then choke this side. He's constant. Now the work.
You know what we go do now?
Now the work be that.
Make we look this matter like this. Make we place government on the one side. Place, for example, ASU now on the other hand, and place the Nigerian student for the center. We know, say, successive governments, this will not be about one particular administration or political party. Successive governments don't promise to do what they go do, and they no go do, and they no do them. And it don't make Nigerians, they feel like, say, everybody when they government, now lie, then they always they lie to enter inside. They no go do what they want to do. That one, that one. Then ASU, as an organization, even when my elder brothers then go university, then try strike. When I go, we strike. You there now, they strike. Our children free come, they go strike. Now, is there any way when we say the federal government and ASU go take fees settle matter without them resulting in say, now strike be the way when we say government go hear us? Is there any plan when the people say, okay, oh, make we do them like this in 6 months,
perhaps.
in 1 year, in 2 years, in 5 years, in 10 years, we go solve this problem. Not be say one, we not be say every year, we must hear say one strike happen.
The only way me I feel for this matter, since it be say over how many years they don't sign agreements, different governments don't come, they don't do many deliberations. Action should be taking place. Agreements where they don't sign, the things where they promise, make them start to do them. See, make I talk one thing. A parent was speaking to my mom, I think 3 days ago, and was complaining. The woman see me and say, you come house, you too. I say, all of us, not be federal university with it. We go, the strike go carry everybody, like flood, you know. And human come, you know, she started and she said, lecturers are inconsiderate. Say, then go strike when they're supposed to be lenient with government. But this is one question. Is the government lenient? Are the politicians lenient with the government? When they ask for what they want, they get it, right? Don't they get what they want?
They
Civil servants, when they threaten well, anyway, ASU lecturers are also civil servants, you know. But the point is, when they threaten to do some things, they already put up incentive. They take action to say, okay, you know what? Let's calm this dust. Don't take it that far. But when you go reach these lecturers, then they just say, like, it's a concern. If I'm going to go strike, if I'm not go strike. Government, you promise them, say, una go give them increase of salary. Una go give them some allowances. Una go give them some things. Or you start to do them even if not small. They give them small. Woman will come meet you, tell you, talk, say, na 5,000, they cook pot of soup. You carry 2,500, give and tell and say, manage. He go look the money, no, say, somehow, she go manage. And you see when she go fit there, he say, it no go be like that normal one way broke or dog go day inside, everything go day inside.
Esther, you get sense.
But
this
we go cook the soup.
That I just
This answer we just give now.
But
if I born pikin again and a girl,
you go name am Esther.
his name must be Esther. When we go this break, come back. We'll continue our discussion as it is hot. And they talk when I born, you talk here.
When I born, I go name am a name, but leave that name for me.
You don't ready? You there? Hey, Madam Josephine is calling us from Port Harcourt. Esther, you go to shake hand. Men, they talk. You talk.
Now,
why you want go break? Why you want go break? You think so you get mouth? How am I embarrassing you? How am I embarrassing you?
Let's go on a break, please.
Which break you want go?
Let us go on a break.
You see, back to AsEdeyHot. We go start with our Ogbonge visitor, Esther Adeze-Nwankwo, Nkubi and Ezukuchukwu in the inside studio. And what we dey discuss now two important stories. And we go close one when get to do with updates as it concern the ASUU strike. And the reason why we bring our Ogbonge visitor come now because of say, as person when we say they inside now, the shoe don't press in leg. Now he go no. And he don't talk and say little by little. If we see commitment,
use that your term.
Music.
Apoko.
Latin,
Complete
yes.
term. Now what's in it?
so be apoko.
No, maybe not
language,
apoko,
actually.
please.
Who say apoko?
I dey try help you, they give you time. Apoko.
Na apoko, no be apoko. Who say apoko?
Little by little.
That's the way you talk now. You know what the thing mean for Namibian language?
I no one know, but I dey try help you.
It means say they off light inside studio now.
How you take no?
Apoko. But now so switch the sound.
Continue, I don't help you. I don't know why you go still
Our second story is a very, very important one. It get to do with the Eid Mubarak message of President Muhammadu Buhari. He come and talk say him and in government will continue to dey work hard until we achieve the Nigeria of our dreams. And yesterday we go ask people say, what exactly be the Nigeria of our dreams? From the answer when people get, it really shows say those people when talk say they won't work. They go do a lot of work because it be like say we still dey sleep.
Yeah.
From the eye of the Nigerian youth, we won't ask Esther Adeze-Nwankwo. Esther, what be the Nigeria of your dream? Using yourself as young person, when get young friends, when they interact with young people, when understand problem, when they
get
young
visions,
people, when get vision about moving this country
get
forward.
dreams.
What be the Nigeria of your dreams?
The Nigeria of my dreams, the Nigeria of unity, first of all. Nigeria of my dream, the Nigeria where we say tribalism no get any place inside. The Nigeria of my dreams, the Nigeria where leader go put the interest of the people when they lead first before your own. Because at the end of the day, this is not that Nigeria right now, to be very truthful. Now, if we talk, say, Nigeria of our dreams, make I use one very wonderful joke where my cousin for house been tell me. He say, when in day, in mama call am say, when she been small, they tell them say them be leaders of tomorrow. They can't grow. The people wait tell them say them be leaders of tomorrow, can't see they lead them now. Can't add their own children. Then when they say them be the leaders, come born children. They're going to tell their own children now, say, now them be the leaders of tomorrow. Now we too, we don't they grow. As I did here, so I be person be say, person if he marry me, I go born picking tomorrow. Me to go still tell my own picking say, you are the leader of tomorrow. Bros, not verse.
So we don't get one sense of leaders.
When the not verse, when exactly out of these 4 generations, where they let me say 3. When one generation out of us go come enter, say, true, we don't become the leaders. The Nigeria we have today, no be Nigeria. My papa tell me, say, when them go school, papa go IMT, do ND, do HND. Finish, government tell them, talk, say, oh, ye good son of the nation, I want to award you. For he collect the motto, collect the key, say he go school, he do well, he pass. Then give him allowance, say make him take startup for himself. But today, we get Nigeria where that time that they beg them to go school. Now people they beg government, we want admission. To even get the admission, can't they had. You go can't get them to go through the school, different things go do you. But when you even manage, collect the certificate, or you can't get work, egweji. You go can't be like say from all angles. Sometimes people go say, even the deliverance that they do for church, maybe they need to start from the foundation of the country because they don't know how it possible. Say, you go, they achieve, you go be like, say, you no go ever feel rich. The Nigeria of our dreams should be one that, as we did as people, everybody word, they count. But today, that is not the case. Most people go talk, okay, imagine, we just talked about ASUU. ASUU lecturers, no be citizens, them be. They no get rights. Don't they have freedoms that are enshrined in the ground norm of this nation, which is the Constitution of Nigeria? But no, their own rights have been breached in different ways. And yet, we don't even get, okay, now, we dey talk of politics. The Nigeria of my dreams now, when I go see person, where they at least 35 years. You understand me? 40 years. We be governor, we be president, we be say go they listen to people. Today, we dey get people wey dey 70. In fact, the ones wey dey 90, wey dey claim say dem dey 70. Because if we go check, as dem dey claim say dem dey 70, make I bring my own grandmama wey been die at 89 compared to the person wey say im dey so and so age. My brother, no. You go know say lie dey there. But on top of the lie, at least help us work na im we dey beg. E no dey happen. As a young person, why I sit down here so? Why, if this government is working and has built in Nigeria that fits the dreams of young people, we supposed to hear they agitate?
Esther, wait, you get a lot of things where you don't actually highlight now. And you just like say the Nigeria of our dreams, we would normally state, we would normally talk about, we don't even hear right from when Amma even carry us up Bele, we never still see that vision come alive. And we also stated here, say, a lot of people will say, will be our leaders then. Also, they tell us, say, we are the leaders of tomorrow.
Now, them see
they're still there now. Okay, we don't go realize one thing from what we don't talk about. Say, now leadership somehow, people with in the government presently, now then they actually somehow hold on to that our vision, our visions as a nation, one.
Of course.
And then if we, as a people, we will say, if you look at our population pass our leaders own. Don't you also think, say, it go their ideal, make the people, the populace, where we say, see, when they demand for their right to also say, no, time has come for us to make we take the right decision. Take that decision to say, okay, make we take the decision, we go at least and command these people from power, bring in the right people, and so at that vision we will get, we go feel the same, they come alive.
What say you talk now better thing, but the truth be say, the people who are supposed to do this work where you just talk, then self they're not ready. I dey talk of young people like myself. Not be the people who want go do faji, where they find quick money, we want do Yahoo, make the money quick. Nobody want read book. Nobody want grow themselves. Everybody they find kona wuru where they go make money. For Indonesian youths, they waka go capital, enter, stand in front of gates of presidential villa, tell president, if you no commot, resign. We know they go out. They go carry mattress, carry mat, carry wrapper, stay there. They know they fight, oh. They go lie down there. They go tell him, oh, God, you never walk. You don't do anything. Your government, you know, they favor anybody. Oh, yeah. Yemoja, can't they go house?
Look, we check this matter like this. So, just like we get good people when they're old, when they do well for government, we get bad people.
Of course.
Just like we get young people when we say, because of certain condition when they see, that to make money quick and live better life than they find.
Yes.
We get young people when they're passionate about this country.
We get young people when they're passionate about this country, but the truth be say, then they few. My point be say, if young, you know how many graduates in Nigeria...
Sorry, few be the right word that be, they never really see that way go stir them up.
They never really see the thing we go stir them up. Honestly,
and something go need to stir them up.
A lot of them, no one even see the thing again. You go sit down with your fellow young people. Okay, make I put them this way. Even those with the younger in this government, aside our older men, names where we don't hear since, the Gowons and Obasanjos of our time, you know, we don't get some young people, we don't enter government, we don't become governors, become, you know, Senate president or deputy Senate president, speakers. Yeah. Okay, good. Some of those people, now people will be saying, them be just the ordinary people before them be enter politics. When them be ordinary people, truthfully, a lot of them, now the lifestyle we then live as ordinary people, now then carry, enter. Now, getting power brought out the whole of their true beings. My point now, person will get them in mind to lead well. Even from when he be ordinary man, you go see him. You go know when he enter. Sit down with young person today, ask him if you become president, what you go tell you? Ask him, what you go do if you become? He go tell you, say, when I enter, go collect my share of national cake now. Now the answer.
Now, what many they talk?
Yes.
But he gets some when they
take away the fact.
No, there are still few. And I would appreciate if those few go come out, say, you know what, make we take up this mantle, make we do this thing. We feel say yes, we know say we fit. If we go fit, come together. And me, I will use this avenue to say, if you're a young person out there, you know say you get Nigeria for mind, you know say you go fit work, you know say you get this thing inside of you. I beg you, with everything I am worth, rise up, stand up. Somebody somewhere is waiting I believe that. I have met older people who are not politicians who say to me, and they tell me, see, if we find young people who are truthful and are ready to rule this government, we are ready to spend our last pennies to sponsor them to get into that government. As far as they promise that when they get in, they will do what is right.
Esther,
they will correct the mistakes and start up from somewhere and build us up.
Your talk don't ginger us. You don't even ginger callers right now because with our phone lines on the open, and we'll get Richard. Richard, they call us from Lagos here. Good morning, Richard. Welcome to AsEdeyHot. Oh, Peter, rather. Peter, good morning. Okay, Peter, your TV they on. I beg, bring the volume down, I beg. I beg, we always tell our viewers, say, if no one call us, if the phone don't connect, I beg, bring down the volume of our TV, or probably now come out from that TV, so that we go feed the here and they know they interrupt the flow.
Esther, what we always talk now, say, okay, we don't identify the problem, we prefer solution. Now, we don't talk about young people, we get passion, make them rise and make them do what they go do. Right. Now, for some people, they go sit down, they go look the way in the country they look themselves, say, okay, I get passion to serve. But because of the way Nigeria dey, I no wan enter, I dey fear. You get one popular saying for here, they will talk say politics is a dirty game. Because they believe say, before you enter, you and person must drink one blood, una must swear one swear, and na bad people they enter inside politics. Now, for the average Nigerian, the young Nigerian, when sit down for house, when they look himself, say, if I get the opportunity,
when the problem of this country, they pay.
What will be that thing when those people suppose they look out for? But before you answer that question, we get another person on top of our telephone line, Christopher. Okay, Christopher, good morning and welcome to AsEdeyHot.
Christopher, good morning.
Okay, Christopher, you there?
Yes, I dey look you.
Fire down, we dey hear you. Continue.
Okay, wetin the Esther talk na normal thing. But for this our old age now, this our age now, who you think they go fit come outside where they no go, politician no go come stand against? Why you come outside, they come dey challenge this government? Why you come outside challenge that government? You know, they now, they go sponsor them. Now, you where you go come outside, say you want challenge, say what the government they do, you know, like them. They will go get sponsor for another place where they will come, they fight you.
Okay, Christopher. Okay.
Yes, I dey hear you. I dey hear you.
You talk one thing, say maybe why people they normally protest, the right people. You go see government or probably under agency bring up people who go counter them. But you know also to say with that mindset, with the larger number of people who believe say see what you want. If that mindset and that larger number come out, how many people they want pay? We won't stand that thing. People will get sincere, will they sincere to actually demand for their right. Anyway, we get another person with their telephone line right now. Got Polycarp. Good morning. Welcome to AsEdeyHot.
Good morning, my people.
We greet you, Polycarp.
Good morning.
Good morning, sister. My sister.
Good morning.
I like the way they talk. Chukwu,
I dey hear you, Oga Polycarp.
that program where they talk before now, a truth. Not the wrong in that place for not being safe, not the frog.
Chukwu, did they correct you?
Because they didn't talk what you think that's known. If you know choose for food, something they check them, like maybe it's not to them. Because at this time now they still for strike. Yesterday it was doctors, now today lecturers. It is unfortunate that people are playing with the future of this country. The government is not doing their own part well, and even the lecturers too are not doing their own. Because it's not all easy for the lecturers. Many of them don't even do their work. They don't even go to the classes to deliver lectures. They only sending handouts to students. And now that is at the cost, not just for free. They can now go to school and spend more years than they're supposed to spend there. It is unfortunate. Otherwise, they don't carry a certificate of anything. In developed countries, they prefer even to recognize the certificate from Ghana and other, maybe Zambia, other East Africa, not other African countries, more than Nigeria. They think we are playing here. And this is the type of thing that will make them, others rate us as very low. In as much as we are separate with the lecturers, they're teaching, let them try to share their thoughts and let's solve this gradually. Let the students who are suffering go to back to school. This is soon turn to bandits and to other disabilities and other things. Because an idle man is always workshop.
Exactly.
Yes,
When they do nothing, they can turn themselves to anything to make anything.
Very true. Oga Polycarp, we don't get your contribution. You don't talk and say, make we do what we supposed to do so that everybody go dey happy, no matter how long the thing go take. And back to this our important question. We know, say some people go sit down, they watch, but they go look, say, the way Nigeria dey now, and no one come out. And one of our callers, Oga Christopher, just talk and say, who be the person when one go challenge? The way when they talk am now, it is very, very evident, or it is clear, say, somehow, the fear of say some people won't get money, say they get people, they get connection, it go stop the dream of that young Nigerian when get passion to serve this country. Wetin be those things wey we go dey look out for? May I give 2 examples? Number one, if you look the problem of India at that time, Mahatma Gandhi look and say, we must challenge existing structure so that we go fit attain the glory of India. Even Nelson Mandela go prison 27 years. Wetin be those things wey we suppose dey look out for? Make it not be like say, people go come tell you say, na you be Jesus. Why you won't carry this matter for head now?
Exactly.
People they suffer. Now
they even they discourage you.
Okay, make I ask this question. I go give one very solid example. Thank God for Nigerian movies. God bless you, Nollywood. Now, imagine, well, make I ask him like this. Man, we won't marry woman. A young guy wants to marry a young girl. And then the girl family, maybe they oh well. They can't tell the guy, say, you not be anything. No. You're not qualified to carry our pikin. We not forgive you. Now, as the guy tell the girl, say, I no do, sorry, they're not me. Go. Which one better than the man we stand to still say, I will stay and prove a point to your family that even without this money, I get waiting day inside of me as man. We pass this money where then they look.
Esther, just hold them there, right there. Just pause. We get Henry. Good morning, Henry. Welcome to AsEdeyHot. Oh, but I say we don't lose them. I beg. And continue.
I get waiting past this money where them they look as the main thing. Where you as woman go need. Which one go better? My point be say, young person where they organizations day for Nigeria where they filled with young people. Some of them I'm a part of that say, okay, we are fighting that at some point we go meet up. See, again, men where they in power for this nation. Some don't rule, some will be patriots. I don't want to mention and make it not be like, say, I support some kind people, but I have to mention this one person because it's somebody that I have worked with. Professor Patu told me, for example, is one man that has stood for nation building from the beginning on every standard and has built up young people as leaders and told them, at some point, my generation will die. We must die. You people would have to find a way and hold this reign. We don't know how you do it, but we believe that you can. If somebody like that would look at a young person that he doesn't know where you are from, your tribe, your state, and see the potential in you and tell you and other young people in the conference room, I say, I totally believe that you can. Now, a matter of the young person himself to look himself, say, I want to be governor. I want to be president. I have what Nigerians need. And I will do anything to get to that point where I will be able to give Nigerians what they desire and what they need, what they deserve. Because at the end of the day, the people where we don't stay, where we don't they rule us, how far? With how far? NEPA see they take light, sir. Speaking for Nigeria, see they shout up NEPA. When we go stop to shout up NEPA, we know what I'm near, being and say how. You understand my point? So I like this issue of the independent candidacy. I totally am praying that at some point, people that maybe they're not politicians that have this money will come up and sponsor young people.
Esther, you know what we go do? Last, whether independent candidates come out, whether in a political party, now people go still go vote.
Thank you.
Now we get mindset.
Thank you.
And when I say
Divided
we get mindset,
by...
make I just put and say, okay, if they're popular among us, say, now this place, this person come from. Now my church they go. Now our mosque they go. Now this language the person they speak. Now, as Nigerians, now we they decide whether we like them or not. Okay, I don't want to be president. Person when talk say, in get the quality, don't come out now. But now we go give them the validation by our vote, say, oh, yeah, go represent us. What will be those things when we go to look out for? Say, a person when they drive range, or person when they live for 3-story building, or person when we say, in fine, where, or a man when they spend money, what will be those things we're supposed to look out for those when we say, go change this country?
Make I put on this way.
So when we say, go fit circulate around, when we say, every ethnicity, every tribe, go fit understand, say, no, it is no longer about tribe, it's about this individual.
Okay, make I put on this way. I go beg every Nigerian youth where they out there, where they watch AsEdeyHot, as it happen right now. When you say, in get this desire to build Nigeria. find other young people like I and yourself. We get this desire too. As we come together, because at the end of the day, see, no matter man will say, I know book, we no using knowledge to impact on other people. At the end of the day, na fool. You understand me? Now, when you walk, when they say you don't walk, then go
Esther, you know what we go do so that we will give you time to talk the talk finish. We'll collect our last call. Damola from Lagos. Good morning and welcome to AsEdeyHot.
Good morning.
Good morning, Damola.
Good morning.
I'm a young Nigerian that is really passionate about Nigeria.
Okay.
God bless you, honey.
One thing I've seen is that Nigeria is not ready for growth. I mean the people, the masses. It is so annoying that we as the people cannot coordinate ourselves properly to build this nation, in small chunks. Look at, for example, in your local government, for example, there's bad road. There's no youth development there. People in the local government cannot even protest and go to that local government and say, you people are not working. We have to start looking at Nigeria from the little spot, from the very government that is very close to us, and start tackling these issues head on. We can't tackle Nigeria as a whole, because even yesterday at the PRT bus stop, we bought tickets. We started buying tickets in the Korodu bus stop here. And after a while, for about 3 hours, no bus came to pick up people, and people were just waiting there. Wow. They treat Nigerians like animals. And I started the protest there. I told people there, I said, you people should form a man guard. No bus will leave this park. Because buses were coming in, dropping people, and they were going up. And we formed a man block, and we mounted a roadblock on the road. And we said, no BRT bus will pass. People were not coordinated. Nigerians need enlightenment that would help them come out of these things that we are facing.
That shell, yeah.
Because we are very good at talking, but when it comes to action, you see people stepping back. You see people running away from responsibilities. We can't tackle these issues head on.
That's true.
That's just the truth. We should start from the local government. What are the responsibilities of the local government? What is the
Okay, Damola, thank you very, very much. We don't actually get your point on what they talk, and I will allow our guests make you actually hit more on this, and at least for your own final this thing.
I like within this guy we just called Damola. I go reach at some point, I don't know, if it go possible to meet person like him, personally. Make we sit down and talk this matter. But the fact is, just like him talk, Nigeria is not ready for the Nigeria of their dreams. Reality. Because if they're ready, if you're ready for Nigeria of your dreams, you know go help your pikin bribe to pass WAEC. You know go help your pikin bribe to pass JAMB. You know go sort for admission. Your pikin, right? No, I dey talk this thing because Papa, I stay house for 5 years old. Inside the 5 years, I do diploma before I can get admission. The only thing we just give me luck is I start school early. I finish secondary school quick. My people start school matter on top of my head quick. Now it make me still day on time. But the point we say, my father was strict. My father said, I didn't give birth to a dullard. I don't care how many times you write JAMB. You will pass.
You go right down.
And you will go to that university. I do not care how old you get. Nobody say money, but I will not give you my own hard-earned money to give to somebody, to give you your own portion.
Esther, you know what we will do? Because of the way when time don't day now. This conversation is something we will continue to discuss. But we will just emphasize them here. Just like what she don't talk. The Nigeria of our dream, we must wake up to work towards achieving or attaining that particular Nigeria of our dream. And the little contribution where all of us go make, just like they talk, little drops of water, now they make ocean the day. If we they contribute them small, we go get the Nigeria when we say, we go feel beat our chest, talk, say, this is the Nigeria of our dreams. Until we come back again tomorrow with another interesting topic where they come up plenty smoke. Esther, now you get this handshake.
Thank
you
you
have done a wonderful job.
Thank you.
Release the hand.
God bless
now.
Nigeria.
Release the hand. When I behold this thing, you be the complaint. Release the hand.
Which hand I want release?
Now, no shake again.
Now the hand bring you come this show. Okay,
Esther,
I will not release it.
I beg, free your hand.
Free which
hand?
hand?
No, collect left hand.
No, free which. To enjoy more of these our Ogbonge videos when you just watch, press this button to subscribe on top of our YouTube page. You go love am.